If you're looking for a chocolate cake recipe, then this is the one to watch. This recipe is the simplest recipe, literally anyone can do it, even if you're not a baker. So what you're going to start by doing is creaming together some butter. This butter is like any baking butter, so it can be Stork, or this one that I have is just Lidl's own. Then you add in caster sugar. What I like to do with my butter, sugar, eggs and flour is match them all to the same amount of grams. Then I know I'm getting an even recipe and it works out just fine. So for this recipe, I used 400 grams of butter, caster sugar, eggs. With my eggs, I just pour them into this pot because I find it so much easier, so I can get out any shells if I need to. And I measured 400 grams of these eggs as well. And I use a hand whisk with this because I find it so much easier than doing it with my own hand, because it just saves so much time and effort. I then like to add some vanilla extract, and I don't really use measurements for this because I know how much, but usually just 1 teaspoon would be fine. For my chocolate cake recipe, I use 340 grams of flour and I substitute 60 grams of cocoa powder to this recipe. And also I had a spillage of cocoa powder, and this always happens to me, and I would usually always clean it up there and then, but because I was so close to finishing this, I just thought I'm going to clean it up at the end, so ignore that there. I then hand whisked it for a little bit because I wanted to get rid of the cocoa powder clumps, and I just find that so much easier. Then I divided this evenly with my scales between 2 8-inch cake tins. I find that I put about 650 grams in each. Obviously it's not going to be exact, but that's what I like to go by. Then I bake these in the oven at 180 degrees for 45 minutes. I hope this helped.